We are from Mr. Moss's B Block Civics class at Thurgood Marshall Middle School in Lynn. Our goal for our Generation Citizen Action Civics project has been to lower the voting age in city elections to 16, which could be achieved through the passage of Empower Act by the Massachusetts State Legislature and the Lynn City Council, eventually passing a new ordinance lowering the voting age to 16. Youth voice and lowering the voting age is our issue for the project. 16 and 17-year-olds do not have the right to vote in municipal, state, or federal elections. Our goal is to lower the voting age to 16 in local elections. In order to achieve the goal, we have to reach out to our state representatives, our state senator, and city councilors. Tactics we used include research, emails, and presentations with decision makers. Our class chose this focus issue of lowering the voting age to 16 because we think it is important for young people's voices to be heard and have the right to participate in municipal elections in our community of Lynn. The focus issue matters to us because we think that young people should have the right to vote and get more involved in the decision making progress in our community. We also think lowering the voting age will improve the lives of youth. The, the issue affect others in the community because young people are the face of the new generation and will be making decisions in the future. More people should start caring about the issue because young people have some adult responsibilities, like, for example, working and paying taxes, but are still not able to get involved in political life. Also, young people are expected to follow the law, but they have no say in making it. We've spoken to Brandon Klugman, leader of the Vote 16 USA, a national campaign to reduce the voting age to 16. We've gained a lot of knowledge and insight from him and his campaign's ideas. One reason why 16-year-olds should vote is we have to make it a habit for them so they could get a good grip/start on voting. And after they did it once, they would continuously keep on voting or they won't do it again. Because researchers show voting in one election can increase the probability that a person will vote in the next election by 25%. The second reason why 16-year-olds should vote is most people think that they are not mature enough even when most 16 and 17-year-olds pay taxes and have jobs, which is an everyday American's doing, which proves that 16-year-olds are ready and mature enough to vote. Third reason why 16-year-olds should vote is it will strengthen civics education. Because as we call for a lower voting age in the United States, significant initiatives are also underway to strengthen civics education nationwide. This work naturally goes hand in hand with the push to lower the voting age, and together, strong civics education and a voting age of 16 have the potential to significantly boost civics engagement.
Our goal is to advocate for passage the Empower Act, which would give towns and cities across the state of Massachusetts the right to determine if they would want 16 and 17-year-olds to have the ability to vote in local municipal elections. Then once the Empower Act is passed at the state level, we are convincing city councilors of Lynn to introduce the legislation to lower the voting age in municipal elections to 16. By doing this, it will give towns and cities, including Lynn, across the state, a chance to lower the voting age in local elections and strengthen youth voice in the community. We believe that this is the best path to get younger people the right to vote in local elections where they currently do not have a say in the government. We believe it will encourage local leaders to seek the advice of youth voice more. We reached out to all of the city councilors of Lynn to ask them to reach out to state representatives and state senator who represent the city of Lynn to call on them to support the passage of the Empower Act. Two of them, Brian Field and Brian LaPierre, replied. They were both in favor of lowering the voting age to 16. We met with City Councilor LaPierre over Zoom, Once the Empower Act is passed, LaPierre said that he was in favor of introducing the proposal to the city council. We also reached out to State Senator Brendan Crichton and met with him over Zoom. He has agreed to sign on the bill as a co-sponsor of the Empower Act in the Senate as a way to show his support of the passage of the bill. Senator Crichton has suggested that we put a letter of support together to the chair and vice chairs of the Joint Committee on Election Laws that express why the Empower Act should be passed. We plan on listening to Senator Crichton's suggestion that we put a letter of support together to the chair and vice chairs of the Joint Committee on Election Laws that express why the Empower Act should be passed. We will be writing to Senators Barry R. Feingold, Adam Gomez, and Representatives Daniel J. Ryan and Tommy Vitello. We learned that with enough help from your peers, you can get your voice heard. We all got better at talking to leaders that we don't know, whether after feeling shy or stuttering a lot. We got better at not losing our train of thought while speaking as well, and now know how to send well developed emails to people, and that it's crucial to have evidence for all the work that you do. We are all more confident about speaking our minds about topics we care about when they're touched on, and we all believe that anyone can have their voices heard if you speak up on what is bothering you.